Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you haven't already, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I do weekly videos. Subscribe or follow even. Follow. My Instagram, I do daily readings there, and sometimes I post some other stuff too. So yeah, today we're doing a yes or no pick a card reading, and we're going to get straight into it. So we have pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. Yes or no readings will not tell you what to do. They will, however, and can, however, confirm what you already know, what your intuition is already telling you. And yeah, you can ask more than one question. It doesn't have to be just one. You know, you can have 3 questions and get 3 answers. Totally up to you. But yeah, let's get stuck in. So we have pile 1, pile 2 and pile 3. So let's see what pile number 1 has to say. Pile number 1, this is a yes. This is talking about yourself though. I feel like you might be looking outside of yourself for something that you can only really find within yourself. And this is a yes, but you have to change your perspective and you have to look inward instead of looking outward for that richness that you're looking for. Does that make any sense at all? Does that make any sense? I feel like there's a lot of opportunity around you, but I feel like, again, it comes back to like where you're looking. Like the Hanged Man guy, he's kind of looking at things from a whole different angle. And it's like, do you see your self-worth? Do you see the opportunities that are being presented to you? Or are you just like kind of wrapped up in this little bubble of seeing things a certain way? For some of you, you could have like a Pisces or like an earth sign, which is, oh my god, my brain just went totally blank. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and they're kind of like making their way to you because they can see your potential, they see the value in yourself. But the question I have to ask again is, do you see the value in yourself? Or are you looking at things from this kind of like upside down kind of perspective? Because it's not really going to matter what the Knight of Pentacles is going to offer you. If you can't see your own value and you're relying on this type of person to show you your value, I mean, it might help. But what happens when this person is busy? What are you going to place your value on then? You know what I'm trying to say? In the most basic form ever. I do see a lot of opportunities for you guys, but I don't think you're seeing them for yourselves, because I feel like you are kind of wrapped up in a certain way of thinking. Like you've got to kind of think outside the box. Maybe your journey to where you want to be isn't through the way you want it to be. Maybe your journey is kind of going around that way and coming, you know, like it's a whole maze. Maybe you're trying to go directly to where you want to be, but before you get to where you've got to be, you've got to learn a few things on the way. So that means that there's a few detours. The road to success isn't a straight line, they say, you know, so I'm just putting that out there too. For some of you, if you're thinking about starting your own business, this is a yes. And I see that the moment you kind of make that choice, there are people that want to invest, or there are people that are already waiting for you to open up shop. Like they're already waiting for you to get into your shit so they can get into your, you know, and you know what I'm saying? When you have a service, like the exchange happens, you know. And I want to go back to the thinking outside of the box. Don't don't expect things to be a straight line. Don't expect things to just be so straightforward. Like, sometimes you might have to take a step back to look at things from a bigger picture. Sometimes you might have to step in to see things, like, so you can see the details, you know, like it's not one or the other. Sometimes you might need to step back, and one time you might need to step forward, you know. It depends on the situation that's kind of handed to you, I guess, but both apply. Sometimes you will need to step back, sometimes you will need to step in. If you're wondering about any kind of offer, whatever the offer is, no limits on the offer, then yes, because this guy here is waiting to give you the offer. And this energy here, this person, whatever it represents for you, like this kind of energy, it doesn't move for the sake of moving. Like, it moves with purpose. It's well thought out. They've gathered all the information. They've been through what they need to be through. They've got everything they need to get to be able to say, do you know what? Yes, this, I want to offer you this. I've thought about it. I've looked at it, blah, 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 and I'm willing to make the offer. Okay, pole number 1, let me know if that resonated for you in the comment section below. Let's see what is happening for pole number 2. Pole number 2, I'm getting this weird feeling. I want to say no. I feel like for pole number 2, it's like you're going in the opposite direction. I feel like the focus is on one thing, and it could be this person here, which is the Queen of Cups, which could represent a water sign, which is Cancer, Scorpio and Pisces, if it is a person. But the focus is too much on whatever this Queen of Cups represents for you. And I feel like when the focus is so focused, it's almost like there's no room for anything else. So it's like you can't really, I want to say expand. You can't really like get to where you want to be when you're, you know. If you are asking about love, I can see that the person in the middle here has an option of 2 people, a Scorpio or a fire sign, which is Aries, Leo and Sagittarius. So there could be a choice between the 2, and I'm thinking that you might be more interested in the Scorpio energy than you are the fire sign. The fire sign seems to be 2 kind of indifferent. One minute they're interested, the next minute they're kind of like off doing their own thing. Whereas the Scorpio has their eye literally on you, and they're making their way towards you, and they get what they want. They're not fucking about. It is what it is. And obviously with this death energy as well, there's that transformation energy, standard. So it could be a no, simply because you're in the midst of a transformation, and maybe you're a bit confused. One minute you're kind of like, yes, this is what I want to do, and then the next minute you're like, no, actually I want to do this, and then you're like, no, but then I want to do this. Maybe you're just very indecisive about which direction you want to go in. So it's kind of like, well, no, like figure out what the fuck you want to do and then make the move. The Queen of Cups as well, she's kind of talking about self-love. She's talking about putting yourself first, filling up her own cup, being compassionate with herself and others. So maybe the Death card is saying, listen, bitch, we got to get it together. You got to get in that queen energy. Sexes doesn't matter. No gender specifics. Just in general. Like, get it together. Like, take action. Start making the move. You're talking about it, but you're not really doing it. I want to improve this, or I want to do that, and blah, 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 whatever it is. It's like, well, yeah. But the Knight of Wands is like, oh, are you actually going to do it, though? Or are you just going to sit there and observe it? And the Death card's like, I'm ready when you are, bitch. Let's go. When you're ready. I'm also hearing as well, have confidence in the choices that you do make. But again, I don't know why I feel like this is a no. I feel like it's like there's no room. I don't feel like there's any room for movement or expansion or anything. It just feels very confined. And I don't feel like you can really move from this space. So until you're able to kind of like make a move or do something, I feel like there's not much you can actually do until you decide to do it. Interesting. I feel like there's a need for action, and there is no action at the moment. Which is probably why it feels like a no rather than a yes. Anyway, pile number 2, let me know if that resonated for you in the comment section below, and I'll see you in my next video. Let's see what's happening for pile number 3. Ooh. Pile number 3, I want to say yes. But I feel like, again, you're being urged to step out now. Like, the rest period is over, and it's time to really, like, step in to yourself and be seen, right? Because the King of Wands, the Queen of Wands, any kind of fire sign is not meant to be hidden. It's like, you know, when you look at the fire signs and stuff, it's very attention orientated and it's very action orientated, and yeah, so it's kind of like you have to show up now, like the show's begun. You have to step out and you know. I feel like you're looking for a sign here with like the Lover's card as well, because he's got his eye on her, but she's like looking up to the angel to say, is this it? Is this my sign? Like, is this the person? And whether it's a love read, like whether you're applying this to love or just in life, or just you got a question that you want answered, I feel like you're kind of waiting for a sign. But the sign is always, and it is always going to be, show up. Just show up. All you've got to do is show up. There's no point in waiting anymore. Like, just show up. And if you are having this whole thing around waiting for a sign, you know, maybe it's time to get specific with your spiritual team and say, because, you know, there's signs all over the place. There's everywhere you look, there's signs, right? And you can get so caught up in, oh my God, it's this, oh my God, I'm seeing this and this and this and this and so. But if you want it to be a personal, yes, this is my sign, then you have to get specific, and you have to speak to your spiritual team and say, if this is my sign, this is what I want to see if it's mine. You know? sometimes, like, I don't know, maybe 3 things, choose 3 things and say, when I see these 3 things, I know that this is my sign. Because you've only got to look at the clock. You've only got to look at a number plate. You've only got to step out of your, you know, your door. Like, there's signs everywhere, but you're not getting it. You're not getting the sign. So I feel like if you really, really need that confirmation, then get specific with your spiritual team and say, look, I want to see this, this, and this, and that's how I know it's going to be my sign. But I feel like for pile number 3, it is, sounds simple to say, just a matter of showing up. Just show up. However you want to show up. And don't be ripping yourself to shit either. We're not trying to like backscape. We're trying to like escape, yeah? We're trying to go forward. We're trying to get out of this little comfort zone that we have here. We're trying to get out of this little safe comfort zone that we've created for ourselves. We're trying to step out of that. So it's not about, I don't know what the correct word is, but I'm just going to probably make one up. Degress. We're trying to progress, you know? After this, I'm going to have to Google if degress is even a word. But yeah, it's not about going backwards. It's about going forwards. And when you look at like wand energy, when you look at fire energy, like the confidence, people talk about the confidence all the time because they're so strong in their self and their, what's the word? Like their intuition and stuff like that, that there is no room for doubt. You've got to have that confidence. And the only way to really build confidence in certain areas is to just fucking do it. How can you gain confidence in an area if you've got no experience? You need, you know, you need to at least be able to like back yourself up or something, you know? Like, so pole number 3, let me know in the comment section below if that resonated for you, and I'll catch you in my next video. So yeah, guys, let me know in the comment section below. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe, show your girl some love. If you're not already on my Instagram, follow me on Instagram. I'm there daily, posting posts and stuff. And stuff. I keep saying stuff and stuff, but yes. I hope you have a blessed day, and I'll catch you all in my next video. Bye.